What's up, faithful? It is your boy, Niners Sickness, with the Niners Sickness podcast. We're going to talk a little bit of football on the day before the main game, the NFC Championship game. We're going to talk 49ers football. We're going to talk Rams football. We're going to talk Trent Williams. And we're going to have a great fun. As everybody starts coming in, let's get this party started. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? How's everybody doing today? I hope everyone is having a wonderful evening on this Saturday. I hope everybody is ready to talk some 49ers football. Before we get started, like I like to say it, please wipe your feet before entering and smash that like button. Good afternoon. Am I having issues with my audio? Somebody said here, check your audio. Test. Jay in the bio says, check your audio. Let me know, guys. Am I having issues with the audio? Before I proceed, let me know. Am I having issues with the audio? Or are we good to go? Really? Huh. Hold on, guys.
Test. Testing 1, 2, 3. Test. Much better, or do I still sound the same? Test. Test. Testing 1, 2, 3, test. Much better, or do I still sound the same? Test. Am I back to normal? Test. Am I back to normal? All right. There was probably a glitch when I turned on my sound box. Okay. So I think there was, for some reason, when I turned it on, there must have been a glitch. But thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. We're good to go. Everyone, welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the podcast, everyone. Let's say hello to everyone. We got Jones in the house. Woot woot. We got Bigfoot's mom in the house. How are you doing? Welcome. We got Javier Rios in the house. Welcome. We got Rafael 562 Niners in the house. Welcome. We got Jay in the Bay in the house. Welcome. JBX 4 and 9. Welcome, sir. David Williams. welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Make sure. Blue True, how you doing, sir? Welcome to the show. Make sure Darth Vader. Darth Vader in the house. That bad, huh? Oh my goodness. Beto, you can sing cheers. Do you believe in love? After wow, okay. Well, let's get this party started, guys. You never go wrong with the horn. You can never go wrong with the horn, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Thank you for sticking around, even with the bad sound at the start of the program. I appreciate you guys hanging around. Excellent. Perfect. Just the way I like it. All right, so let's talk some 49er football, back to normal. Man, I don't know about you guys, but I am excited for tomorrow's game. Are you excited? Are you fired up? We are talking literally the day before the biggest game other than the Super Bowl, the NFC Championship game. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, let's be honest. Out of 32 teams, right? Out of 32 teams, we are one of the 4 remaining. There's 28 other teams out there did not get this far. Regardless of what the outcome is tomorrow, we got to take in that we are in the NFC Championship game and we're facing the Rams tomorrow. Now, of course, we want to win the championship game. We want to move on to the Super Bowl. But how much expectations did we have for this team? And the start of the season, did you think that your Niners would get this far? When we were 3-5, playing the way we were playing, did you think this team will play in a championship game? When we got blown out by the JB Cardinals players in our house, did you think we were going to play in the NFC Championship game? Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because your 49ers have a lot of heart. Your 49ers have a lot of heart. Your coach, Kyle Shanahan, this guy can coach. He can scheme plays. We have the players to execute. We just had to find our identity. The 49ers, they lost their identity. Between 2019 and 2021, going through everything they went through in 2020 with COVID, losing majority of their players to injuries. Let's be honest. We lost our identity. In the offseason, what did we do? We decided to trade up from number 12 to the 3rd overall pick in the first round to select Trey Lance to eventually replace Jimmy Garoppolo. Then we started the season. We won 2 games, but we didn't win pretty, but we won 2 games. But we were trying to implement Trey Lance into the scheme, right? Kyle Shanahan wanted to call plays which allowed Trey Lance to have a few games here and there. A few plays, excuse me. In doing so, we got away from what we do best. Run the ball and play good defense, right? We got away from it. We play the Packers, but we did not play the Packers to the best of our ability. We did not have our identity. We were a hot mess. We were in crisis. We were trying to figure out, are we going to start Jimmy? Are we going to start Trey? Is Trey going to come in for a certain place? Kyle Shanahan lost himself. He lost himself. And we lost to the Packers. We did not have our identity. We were a hot mess. A lot of us thought we were not going to make the playoffs. When we were 3-5, especially the loss after the Cardinals, let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. How many of you honestly thought our season was over based on how we have been playing and the way we lost to the Cardinals at home? A lot of us called the 49ers trash. A lot of us said the season was over. Fire Shanahan. Remember that? Fire Shanahan. This team is trash. They're going nowhere. Do you guys remember that? But there was a team called the 49ers inside that locker room that did not care what the record was. They believed in themselves. Those players believed in each other. They never lost hope. They were going through adversity. They were going through the fire. People were counting them out. 49er fans wanted Kyle Shanahan fired. But the 49er players, they stayed in unity. They supported each other. They supported Jimmy. They never gave up, even though a lot of us gave up on the team. Let's keep it 100. The team never gave up on themselves as much as a lot of us gave up on the team. They were 3-5, and we written off the team. And they fought, and they clawed. And ever since that Rams game, the very first Rams game, the 49ers decided to go back to their identity. Forget about Trey. Trey is going to be next year, not this year. He's a next year quarterback. And they went back to their bread and butter. Run the ball, set up the play action, put Jimmy in perfect situations to win, and play good defense. And they started to do that. We beat the Rams. And then we went on a little bit of a tear. Yes, we lost to the Seahawks when we had no business losing to the Seahawks. And we lost to the Titans. But this team never lost hope in each other. This team has been battle tested. This team has been through the fire. And tomorrow, faithful, tomorrow, your team, my team, our team will be playing in the NFC Championship game for the opportunity to go to the Super Bowl. If that's not mind blowing, I don't know what is. This team fought. This team scratched. This team never gave up. Listen, 2019, we had a team that went 13-3. But I don't think they were playing with confidence as they're playing today. I don't think that 2019 team knew how to win close games as we have done all year this year. It is something about the 2021 49ers that are special. This is a special run. In 2019, we had the number 1 seed. We hosted 2 games at Levi's. This year, we had to go into enemy territory since week 18 We had to go to the Rams, and we had to win that game. Win, you're in. Lose, you're out. If that's not a playoff game, I don't know what is. We beat the Rams. We come back, mind you, from a 17-0 deficit. We came back. We beat the Rams by playing our type of football. Then we go and play our first playoff game against the America's team, Dallas Cowboys. And we handed them a loss. We went into hostile territory and we made Dallas our house. All right. So we beat the Cowboys, everybody said. All right, the Niners beat the Cowboys. They beat the Cowboys. Congratulations to the 49ers. But everybody, every talking head, the Niners beat the Cowboys. But there is no way in hell they can go into the frozen tundra and beat Aaron Rodgers' Packers. Yes, they beat the Cowboys. But there's no way they can go into Green Bay and beat the Packers. Well, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this team has played under adversity all year. This team has been battle tested. Yes, I'm emotional, but I am going somewhere with this. This team has been playing together. They went into Lambeau. Yes, they struggled mightily in offensively. Yes, Jimmy made some plays that he needed to make. Great for Jimmy. But overall, we struggled offensively. Tom Compton was getting his butt handed to him. But this team found out a way to win. The special teams, which is a team that has been our Achilles heels all year. They sat there, Hightower sat there and said, probably, listen, guys, our offensive group is getting their butts kicked today. We got to make a difference. And they did. The special teams got us 13 points. Or 10 points, excuse me. A blocked field goal, 3 points. And a blocked punt, 7 points. I don't know about you guys, but I am fired up. Our team had no business being, in everybody's eyes, the 49ers have no business being in the NFC Championship game. Everybody expected the Rams to be there because of Matthew Stafford and OBJ and Von Miller and Aaron Donald. But nobody expected your 49ers, our 49ers, to be in the NFC Championship game. And against all odds, against what the world was saying about your 49ers, we are playing in the NFC Championship game tomorrow against the Rams for the opportunity to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. If that doesn't fire you up, I don't know what does. I am stoked. We fought against everything. And we are here in the NFC Championship game, getting ready to play the Rams. If you have doubt that the Niners may lose tomorrow, get that doubt out of your head. This team is running on destiny. This team is special. This team has to make it and will make it to the Super Bowl and will represent your team. I'm telling you, I am fired up. All right, let me get into the questions, man, because I'm going to lose my voice. All right, let me see here. What's up, young creeper? Elias, number 10. What's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. Karthik, how you doing, Karthik? Karthik says, Beto, but making it close games will make my heart rate go up. Miles, let's not make it close either. You know what, brother? Honestly, I understand where you're coming from. Everybody wants to win by 14 points, but listen, I don't care how we win. By 21 points or by 1 point. As long as we get the W, let's go. Let's go. What's up, Mr. Joe? Never A's, baby. Tripping. You are tripping. But thank you for being on the show anyway. With the injured quarterback that too, Beto, what they made it this far. Yes. Bad thumb. And they made it this far. This team has played with unity. This team has played with fire. This team knows how to play together. In spite of a mediocre quarterback, the Niners have won. And I am not taking nothing away from Jimmy Garoppolo. All right? Jimmy Garoppolo has helped us win games. Jimmy Garoppolo is not your Patrick Mahomes. Okay? He's not your Josh Allen's of the world. But Jimmy G, under fire, has played well. Jimmy G, under duress, has come through. Yes. Does he make some bonehead plays? Yes. Does he throw that interception that you just like, why, Jimmy? Yes. But when you have this kid's back against the wall, he doesn't fold like Kirk Cousins. He doesn't fold like Jared Goff. He puts the team on his back and makes great plays. So a lot of you guys talk negative about Jimmy. That's fine. A lot of you guys don't care about Jimmy. That's fine too. I'm not saying that Jimmy is a Patrick Mahomes and a Josh Allen. I understand that a Trey Lance may be that type of quarterback, hopefully, going forward. I understand that. But I also understand that Jimmy has won us games. If Jimmy did not win games for us, why couldn't we win? People say, we won because of run game. We won because of our defense. We don't win because of Jimmy. We win because of our run defense and our running game. All right. Well, how many times have Jimmy not played and we still have that same run game and that same defense and we lose games? Same defense, same run game, but no Jimmy and we lose games. The fact of the matter is, we win games with Jimmy. You may not like it. That's up to you. You may not accept it. That's up to you. But the reality, if you watch football, if you're a true fan, you don't have to love Jimmy. You don't even have to like him. But you should acknowledge that we win games because of him. All this, I'm tired of hearing all this. He's not driving the car. He's a passenger. Hell, he is. He's driving the car. Now the defense and the running game transforms that car from a Toyota to a Hummer. But nevertheless, Jimmy is driving the vehicle. I get really upset when I hear that we win in spite of Jimmy. No, we don't. Now, I'm not advocating for Jimmy. I'm not saying we're going to keep Jimmy. I'm not saying that we should keep Jimmy even if we win the Super Bowl. We should move on to Trey. All I'm saying is this year we have won because Jimmy has given us his best of his ability. Does he make mistakes? Yes. Does he throw those interceptions that makes you go, what the hell were you thinking, Jimmy? But he also threads the needle to Debo, to Kittle, to advance the ball, to get us in positions to win. Bigfoot Moms, if you want to come on the phone and talk, let me know and I will bring you on. Kurt says, preach. I know I sound like I'm preaching, but I'm just letting my emotions out. Listen, I love Trey Lance. I cannot wait to see what Trey Lance is made of next year with Kyle Shanahan and playing game after game. But this year, we have won because Jimmy has helped us. No, I didn't even go live on Thursday. I had to go to an emergency. My back wasn't feeling good. Actually, I went to emergency Wednesday night, and I didn't get released until Saturday morning. But I'll do it today. Over the under Niners region. Yep. Javier, I'm just fired up, Javier. I'm just speaking the truth, man. A lot of us, we gave up on this team. We did. I'm not saying everybody. I'm not saying you guys. But a lot of 49ers gave up on this team when we lost to the Cardinals the way we lost. And you, rightfully so. They were playing like crap. But tomorrow, the Niners have the opportunity to make it to the Super Bowl. Think about that for a minute. After everything we went through all year long, the ups and downs, the highs and lows, we are playing in the freaking championship game where there's 28 other teams that are not. 28 other teams that are not playing in the championship game. Your team is one of the 4 that is representing the championship games. After everything we've gone through, after every game win and every loss, after every battle, this team, ladies and gentlemen, is battle tested. Your team is battle tested. Your team is playing with confidence and playing with a sense of urgency. I'm telling you, this team is better than the 2019 team. Why? Not because they have certain players or don't have certain players. I say this team in 21 is better than 2019. Why? Because they're playing like no other team has played. They're playing like a dog on a bone. A junkyard dog. They're scratching, they're biting, they're clawing, and they just don't give up. This team doesn't give up. There's a sense of hunger in this team that I haven't seen in such a long time. I've never seen the hunger in 2019. I'm sorry. We won a lot of games, 13 games, 13-3. But I don't see the hunger in 2019 than I do in 2021. These gentlemen are hungry. They're battle tested. They went to LA, had to beat the Rams in order to make the playoffs. They did it. They went to Dallas, had to beat Dallas to continue to move forward. They did it. Then they went to a more hostile environment, a cold place to play in Lambeau Field against an offense that was playing on all cylinders, having at least 30 points per game. Aaron Rodgers, the bad man himself. The defense they had. We did not even score a touchdown. I mean, listen to that for a second. Your team, our team, my team, did not score a freaking touchdown in the playoffs against the Packers in Green Bay, and yet we left Green Bay with a W. That's mind-blowing. We didn't score a freaking touchdown on the road in the divisional game against a good team like the Packers in that weather, and we leave with a W? What team does that? If I told you the Niners are going to go to Lambeau, they're not going to score a touchdown, but we're going to win, you would have said, Niner sickness, you're crazy. The Niners went into Lambeau, cannot score a touchdown. Special teams stepped up, and we won that game. I'm telling you, man, this team is special. This team is special. The number one thing that makes them special is how they stuck together when they were 3-5. This is Shanahan's best coaching job because of all the injuries. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, Jack. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. I'll get to that at the end of the show, Karthik. Jimmy will play a very clean game. I hope so. I really, really do. Lucky, welcome to the stream, brother. Welcome to the stream. Everybody, please, if you're watching me, do me a favor. Please wipe your feet before entering and smash that like button for your boy, Niner Sickness. Listen, guys. Also, I am 20 viewers away from hitting my goal of 1K. 20 viewers. Just 20 people away from hitting my goal of 1K here on my channel. I'm giving away a jersey to a lucky winner once I reach that 1K. Can I reach it before tomorrow's game? Can you guys help me out by telling your friends and family to come on my YouTube? Just hit Niner Sickness and subscribe to my channel. Do you think it can happen? Do you think that I will be able to hit a 1K before tomorrow's game? I think we can. I believe we can. David Williams says, I got my sparkling juice and my ice cream and Niner gear ready. Let's go. Let's go, David. Lucky, how was your birthday, man? Hope you had a great birthday. Yes, Lucky. I can't wait for tomorrow. I'm hyped as blank, Beto. Me too, brother. I wouldn't go as far as saying as I love Jimmy, but I respect Jimmy. I don't know if I love him. You know what I mean? But I respect him for sure. Even Warner was asked, what do you think of Jimmy? Gee, this. And he said he's a winner. Teams are going to support each other, man. Teams are going to support each other. Absolutely. Damian Lee, what's up, brother? Preaching facts. Appreciate it, brother. Make sure you guys hit the like button for me and support my channel. And I get that from Warner, that's all these players care about is to win and don't blame each other. Exactly. At the end of the day, it's not about statistics. It's not about how many this, how many that. It's about wins. Wins. That's all that matters. That's all that should matter. Jimmy G is special. He has that it factor. And Shanahan recorded record with that without him proves it. Yeah. How many games have we won without Jimmy? Same offense, same defense, same special teams. I'm just saying, I'm not a fan of Jimmy, just like I'm not a fan of Kaepernick, but I support the quarterback that's in there, period. All right. Instead of sickness, Jimmy holding onto the steering wheel and the role players are steering it. All right. I like that. I like Jimmy. He's cool. I just don't like when he makes mistakes. Well, nobody does. Nobody likes people making mistakes, but do you learn from them? And you might say, well, no, he doesn't, because he keeps making them, right? Well, he does. But when it's clutch, when his back is against the wall. Look at that game against the Packers. Yes, we had that 7-yard run by Deebo Samuel. But before we got to that 3rd and 7, Jimmy had to thread the needle a few times, didn't he? Without Jimmy threading the needle, we would have never got to the spot where we gave the ball to Deebo for that first down. We all see the 3rd and 7. We all saw what Deebo did, and Deebo did an amazing job. Great call by Kyle, by the way. But prior to getting to that 3rd and 7, if it wasn't for Jimmy threading the needle to get us to that point, we would never had that opportunity. I'm just saying, I'm keeping it real. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I mean, he's the quarterback this year. He's definitely the reason. Deebo, no, none. If Jimmy is in the driver's seat, then he's on a booster seat. Well, name me a quarterback that threads the needle the way Jimmy does on a booster seat. That's fine. People are entitled to their own opinion. Let me see if it's blurry. People are entitled to their own opinion. And if you feel that he's on a booster seat, by all means, it is what it is. I'm not a big Jimmy fan. I'm not saying Jimmy should stay here next year. Jimmy's gone. We're moving on, and we're bringing in Trey, and we're going to develop Trey, and we're going to move on. Win or lose, but we're going to do it with Trey. I want to make sure I make that clear. But the fact that people to say that Jimmy has been in a booster, and I know they're saying this to be sarcastic, it's ridiculous. The kid has thrown, and yes, I call him a kid compared to my age, okay? I'm old enough to be his dad. So anyway, the kid has thrown and threaded the needle and made huge play for us. If you have the high expectations for him to be like Patrick Mahomes, for him to be like Josh Allen, then that's where you set yourself up for this. That's where you set yourself up for disappointment. I know what Jimmy is. I know he's not a great top 5 quarterback. I know that. In fact, he's not even a top 10. But he's definitely a top 15. And when he goes to another team, and when we get that first round or possibly second, I'm going to go live and I'm going to say, if he wasn't that good, why did this team give up what they gave up for him? You might not like Jimmy because Jimmy hasn't played all that well. But good quarterbacks are hard to come by. How many coaches got fired this year? Let's be honest. How many coaches got fired? And how many coaches got fired because they did not have a solid quarterback? Now, we are tired of the mediocre stuff that Jimmy does. We are tired of the mistakes he does. I understand all that. I understand. And Trey Lance will bring more of that exciting factor to the game. He'll make it funner to watch. I agree with you there too. I cannot wait to see Trey. Trey Lance was my man crush coming out of college, by the way. I wanted him over Fields. And definitely wanted him over Mac Jones. But I'm not going to disrespect Jimmy while he's on this team, calling him trash. He's not trash. He's not trash, ladies and gentlemen. Jimmy has been a gentleman in the locker room, respectful. He has not caused chaos. Think about it, man. If you're at your job and your job hires your potential replacement, how good of a year are you going to have at your job? Knowing that this guy over here or this girl is taking your job. And for Jimmy to play the way he's played, humble, giving it his all, putting it everything out there on the field, playing with a messed up thumb, playing with a messed up shoulder. This kid has character. This kid is a warrior. He might not be the warrior that you like. He may not be the quarterback that you like, and that's fine. But this kid has heart. And this kid plays to win. And like I said, I cannot wait for Trey Lance to start next year. I cannot wait to go with Trey Lance. But I am not going to dishonor and I'm not going to call Jimmy trash. I'm not going to do it. You can, but I'm not. I'm going to give Jimmy the respect that he deserves while he's on this team. I gave up on the Niners before the Lambs game. A lot of us did, bro. A lot of us did. You're not alone, Tommy, and I give you credit for being honest. A lot of us will not admit to it. But a lot of us gave up on the Niners based on the way the Niners' trajectory was going. All right, I'll put it on the screen right now, Big Lots Mom. You gotta text me your number, and then I'll call you. Okay? So you text me, and I call you, Bigfoot's mom. And anybody that wants to call in, text me your number, and as I get done with the caller after you, I will call you. So I'm gonna put that number now. It is scrolling. It should be scrolling on the bottom of the screen. Don't call. Please do not call. Text me your number. Okay. Text me your number. Don't call. Text me your number and I will call you. And accordingly by how you text me. And you are available to come onto my show and express how you feel about tomorrow's game. Your thoughts on Jimmy, your thoughts on Shanahan, and I am not here to agree or disagree with you. I am here to give you the opportunity to express how you feel. As long as you keep it respectful. If not, then I have to shut you down. But I don't think that's a problem. Yeah, he's retiring. Aaron Rodgers is the last player to be on a roster. Once he retires, that's it. He's the last of the Mohicans. We're going to go. Now we're talking about the Josh Allens, the Patrick Mahomes, and hopefully the Trey Lance, the Justin Fields, the Mac Jones, the Trevor Lawrence, and Zach Wilson's. But all the Niner fans should treat Jimmy G as he's their own. If he thrown an INT, tell him to shake it off and come back stronger. If he throws a TD, pat him on the back and tell him good job. Absolutely. You shouldn't give up on your quarterback. All right. We got a caller. Let me call this caller. This is Bigfoot's mom that I'm going to be calling. Let me get her on the line. All right, here we go. Oh shoot, hold on, guys. I keep forgetting to put on my ears. Hold on. I always forget. Sorry about that, Bigfoot's mom. Hello?
Hi, you reached David Royce. Sorry, I'm away from my phone right now. Please leave a message and I'll call you back.
At the tone, please record your message.
Okay. Well, that was interesting. That was really, really interesting. All right. So that didn't work out. I apologize for that. No TDs, but Jimmy G is driving the car now. Now defense is driving that car. Now again, Jimmy G does his part. Do you have hold on, guys. Again, our defense is playing lights out. D'Amico Ryans is playing great. He's coaching very well. We're running the ball very well, but we need to understand that at the end of the day, Jimmy G does enough to help us win. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. All right. Mr. Joe says, our run game and defense is driving the car. Jimmy's just a passenger. Again, everybody's entitled to their opinion, and that's fine. But I think Jimmy does a little bit more than just become a passenger in a vehicle. I want the Super Bowl, our Niners and Bengals. Can you imagine Niners and Bengals for the third time ever? The third time ever. Let me give you guys a little fun fact history. Let me give you a little bit of fun fact history. The very first time that we played the Bengals in the first Super Bowl, that opening season, we went to Detroit, opened up with Detroit, and we beat Detroit in the opening season. Then we went on to go to the champions, the catch, and the whole 9 yards. And then we played the Bengals and beat the Bengals. 2021, the Niners opened up the season against the Lions. In Detroit, they beat the Lions. We go on, we make the playoffs, and we have the chance to maybe play the Bengals for the third time in the Super Bowl. Coincidence? I don't know, man. Is it coincidence? I hope I get that Jimmy G's jersey no matter the criticism of him. You know, you don't have to care about Jimmy. You don't have to love him. But you got to at least respect him. At least while he's on the team. I respect him. Now, if you ask me, Niner sickness, do you want Jimmy G to come back next year? I'll say no. Do you want Trey Lance to go ahead and take over the quarterback? Yes. I don't want Jimmy back next year. I don't think he should be back based on the money. And you want to develop your quarterback. You want him to play. But you also got to move that money towards Debo getting a crazy car. Debo is going to get one of those contracts that's going to blow a lot of people out of the water. And then you have, who do you have on deck? Bosa. So you're going to have to allocate some of that money from Jimmy elsewhere. This is why Jimmy is not coming back. But I got to give Jimmy his respect while being part of this team. What's up, David McNew? How you doing? When we are under dogs, we are at our best. Of course, I wipe my feet Go Niners, beat them Lambs. Thank you, sir, for doing so. Thank you, David. How you doing, by the way? Everyone, sub to the freaking man. Yeah, love it, brother. I'm only 20 viewers away from giving away a jersey to a lucky winner and getting to my goal. Good thing. I'm glad your birthday was good there, Lucky. I steal my parents' phone and sub to your. Thank you, Karthik. Thank you. I love that. Christina Rios, how you doing, Christina? Welcome to the stream. You mean 19 away? Okay. Javier told me to. Oh wow! Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Javier. You guys are amazing. I appreciate the love and the support. Thank you, Christina, very much. Blessings to you and your family. Thank you so much. Moses Martinez, D-back disciple. What's up, sickness? How you doing, sir? How are you doing? How are you doing? How you doing? Let's see here. Tom says 20 more for 1,000. Let's go. Tom says make it 18. Let's go. Moses, glad to meet you, my friend. What's up? How is your brother recovering? Yes, thank you, Karthik. Not that I haven't been praying for your brother, Moses, but how is your brother and how is his recovery doing? This is what I love about this family. We are a tight-knit family here, and we definitely support one another. Let's go, faithful. Hit the like button and subscribe. I did wipe my feet, sir. I admire Jimmy because he has been a great professional, and welcome Trey as soon as he... Yes, Jimmy, like him or not, Jimmy has done his best to be professional. A lot of quarterbacks would have not done what Jimmy did. Again, we expect Jimmy to just move on, right? But I keep saying this. If somebody was hired at your job to potentially knowing they're going to replace you, how would you welcome that individual? Let's keep it 100. If somebody was hired to take over your job, knowing you were going to be fired, how supportive would you be to that individual? Huh? How supportive would you be to that individual? That's right. What's up, Corey Davis? How you doing, sir? Welcome, welcome. Enough with the Jimmy G talk. Let a team game like Jeff Garcia said. Who cares about stats? True players don't care as long as the Niners get the W. That's all that matters. 100% true, Moses. That's what matters. Jimmy has his own advantages that will help him win. Everyone has different ways of winning. That is true, Karthik. No matter what, Jimmy is one of the 32 starting quarterbacks in this league. 100%. 100%. Let's move on from Jimmy talk, bro. Let's break down LA. That's going to be a fun game. Probably not, Karthik. I tried it, but I'm having a little bit of difficulties. I don't know if you started watching me from the beginning, but I was having where I sounded like a robot. So after this show, I have to check on my system and maybe reboot it and clean it up. But I've been here for about an hour, so I'm not going to be here this much more, but I'm enjoying everyone's company here. Sickness, it is a team game. Enough with the Jimmy G talk. Those punks don't know anything about team football. Well, you know what? I'll say this. People are entitled to their thoughts. People are entitled to what they believe. But disrespecting Jimmy is a little bit too far. You don't have to like him. You can say he throws INTs. You can say everything that you see on the field. But to call him trash, to call him this or that, when he has been nothing but a professional football player, I just cannot allow it. I just cannot allow for us or people to talk bad about Jimmy when he's nothing but a class act. Is he a top 5 quarterback? No. But he's definitely a top 15. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. He is my favorite quarterback as well, Lucky. I like him even over Joe Montana, and I love Joe Montana. I like that rant, Beto. Thank you. Trey is learning what it takes to win in tough situations. Trey is going to be better quarterback by seeing how a true professional should behave. You know what? I got to read this again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Jack, for putting it up there. Trey is learning what it takes to win in a tough situation. Trey is going to be better QB by seeing how a true professional should behave. 110% agree with you, brother. I agree. Trey is learning the good, the bad, and the ugly in this season. And trust us, this season has been good, bad, and ugly. And Trey is taking it all in. And the most beautiful part is, let's think about this for a minute. Even for all those that hate Jimmy. Think about it this for a minute. We drafted the future quarterback, right? We drafted the future quarterback at number 3, Trey Lance. He has had the privilege to learn. Unlike Trevor Lawrence, unlike Zach Wilson and Mac Jones and Justin Fields, Trey Lance has the opportunity to learn and watch. Because we have Jimmy. And in spite of what everybody thinks about Jimmy, Trey is learning, isn't he? And here we are, about to play in the NFC. Let that sink in for a minute. We are about to play in the NFC Championship game tomorrow with Jimmy and Trey learning. I don't know about you guys, but let that sink in. We had the privilege of drafting our future quarterback, but not having his head cut off by throwing him into harm's way. He sat behind and learned. And yet, we are still in the NFC Championship game. I don't care if it's because of our defense or our run game, and if it's not because of Jimmy. The fact that Trey Lance is learning the good, the bad, and the ugly without having to be out there, and we're still in the NFC Championship game, getting ready to play the Rams tomorrow for the opportunity to make the Super Bowl with Jimmy. And here's Trey Lance learning and learning, observing the playbook, learning Kyle Shanahan's playbook, learning what to do, learning not what to do. So next year, Trey can hit the field running. You can't script this better. Let's keep it real. You can't script this better. You draft your future quarterback. He sits on the bench and learns, and yet your team is still going to play in the NFC Championship game for the opportunity to make the Super Bowl. Sit there and tell me how this is a bad scenario. I'm all ears. Tell me how this is a bad scenario. You got your future quarterback in the wings learning. You got Jimmy not causing chaos in the locker room. True professionalism from Jimmy. being an example. You have unity in the locker room instead of division because Jimmy is not selfish. He's a team player. And because of the unity in that locker room, because there's no division after drafting Jimmy's replacement, and because of Jimmy's professionalism, we are in the NFC championship game. Let that sink in for a minute. Let it sink in for a minute. Those who talk down on the one player on the Niners team are not true faithful. All they are is a bunch of, I'm going to restrain. I hear you. I'm going to restrain from agreeing with that. I hear what you're saying. I will not call them idiots. I would call them misguided. I think they're misguided, not necessarily idiots. To be honest with you, bro, they're just misguided fans, unfortunately. Those who keep their knees blowing, Lance, are clowns. Tell me how you really feel, Moses. It's not how you start, it's how you end in every game. Yeah, it's not how you start, but it's how you finish. Again, and I keep repeating, I'll sound like a broken record, and it's okay. You start the season by drafting, the offseason by drafting Jimmy's replacement. You have the luxury to bring Jimmy back, right? You have the luxury of having Trey learn a complex playbook like Kyle. No pressure to throw him in there. Jimmy has not been great, but he's been good enough to win games with him. And here we are, ready to face off the Rams in the NFC Championship game for the opportunity to make it to the Super Bowl. Man, what's up, Clown Man? Welcome to the stream, brother. Make sure you hit that like button. Yeah, I don't know why it said that, but no worries. It's okay. Let's see here. What's good, Sickness? What's up, Van the Man? I like it. Van the Man. Rudy called us fair weather fans. Once they go 0-17, he will sell his season tickets for a bag of Cheetos. Rudy the Rams fan, yeah. Sickness, I text you. Yeah, I'm having a couple of issues. I'll give it a shot. See if I can bring you on, Moses. I'm having a little bit of issues, but I'll give it another shot. Give me a second. Let's see if this works. Moses, you there?
Hello?
What's up, brother? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing okay. How about you?
I'm ready to go. As you can tell, a little fired up, bro. Excited to for this game tomorrow, man, and getting ready to watch the Niners face off the Rams for the opportunity to represent us in the Super Bowl 2 years later, bro, from the first time.
Yeah, definitely. And first up, before I start, Sickness, I need to get this off my chest. And believe me, Sickness, this is not directed at you, okay? So just want to make that known. I am so frustrated. I am so damn tired of the divisiveness. Jimmy G this, Jimmy G that. Oh, be quiet already. All these fans probably think Madden football and fantasy football is real football. That's why I call them a bunch of clowns. And the way you told me, tell me how you really feel, that's the way I feel. This is a team damn game. Sickness meaning you play football. It's a team game. It's not a one-man game. Last time I checked, a team wins. I don't care about stats. I don't care how we play. As long as we get the W, that's all I care about.
That's right. That is right.
But now that I got off my chest, yeah, I'm definitely pumped up. I'm starting to get serious now. I'm excited to see the defense play, especially the corners. You know how I feel about that. And yeah, I'm very excited. I'm starting to get serious now. So when I get serious, now I'm gonna get my game face on tomorrow.
There you go. So are you excited? You think I'm wearing Mr. And this is the whole show, and I got away from it because I got all hyped up in the whole thing. But Trent Williams I'm wearing his jersey right now. I'm a big fan of this Pro Bowl All Pro left tackle that we have. I know a lot. I know that in Week 18, Trent Williams said he's going to play. He wants to play, but yet at the game time he did not play Week 18. Now he's saying he's not going to miss this game. And again, on Week 18 it was do or die. This game is do or die. But you got to admit, bro, playing in an NFC Championship game has to be different than playing a Week 18 game, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. You know what, Sickers? I'm glad you brought that up. Me personally, I've never played in a championship game. I've never competed in it, but my oldest son has. And I can tell you firsthand what he tells me, that the regular team is a whole lot different vibe than a championship game. In a championship game, is like, the way he explained it is you got to basically calm your nerves, focus on your play, and stick to the basics. And block everything out, all the hype and all that. So that's one thing it tells me. So I know for a fact that if Trent Williams wants to play, for real, I want Trent Williams to play. I really do. And I hope he plays because he's trying to, show his toughness, and he really wants it because I guess this is his first time being in a championship game. I think,
Yes.
If you want to correct me on that.
No, this is his first time. This is where a lot of people get confused. They say that he's never been in the playoffs. Trent Williams has been in the playoffs with the Washington football team.
That's right.
The first year that RG3 was there. Remember, he took him to the playoffs, but he did not win. The game against the Cowboys was his first win in a playoff game, and this is definitely his first time ever in an NFC Championship game in his 12-year career. And so that's what people got mistaken. A lot of people say, "Oh, he never played in the." No, he's played in the playoffs, but he's never won. This is his first time winning.
Hey,
he has 200 his belt.
Hey, you know what, Sickness? If he plays, that's going to show a lot because he's proven it. He's showing his toughness. He's going to try to gut it out. And Sickness, you and I know it's hard to have play through an injury. It's hard to do that. And for him to play, man, that's going to be monstrous.
Yeah. So let me ask you, 80% Trent, do you think he's still better than 100% McKivitz?
Absolutely. In Week 18, McKivitz, if I said the name right, I think he barely held his own, to be honest with you. He barely held. I think it was Trent Williams. Oh, this is going to be a tough one, too. Sickness. Now that I'm thinking about it more and more, the Rams could expose Trent Williams. That's another concern.
Yeah. Definitely. I hear that as well. Thank you, Lucky, for wiping your feet. So tomorrow, bro, give me 3 keys from your perspective that you think the Niners need to do to get the W.
From a defensive back's point of view?
Yeah, of course. That's your expertise.
You're not going to be able to neutralize Cooper Kupp. You can only contain him, slow him down. The corners are going to have to be on top of the game. Basically contain Cooper Kupp. It looks like that's Stafford's favorite dude. I know it's going to be different, but I'm hoping they somewhat modify to replicate the coverage like they did on Adams. So do some little modification, little tweaks here and there. The one key I think is going to be also too. The second one is going to be the nickel slot corner. Can K.Y. Williams correct those mistakes that would happen in Week 18? Because he was getting eaten up in Week 18. So I'm hoping he gets that corrected. Now, and Jimmy Ward's going to be another one.
Did he? Did K.Y. Didn't Dante Johnson play in Week 18 instead of Williams? I think Williams was hurt at Week 18.
Oh, no, I'm thinking about the Dallas game. You're right. K.Y. Williams didn't play because wasn't he hurt or something like that?
Yeah. So you're talking about the Dallas game.
You're right. Yeah, I was talking about the Dallas game. My correction.
No worries. No worries. But in truth be told, I know you. I know you love the secondary, bro, and I love that you love the secondary, and you are very key on your points. But Trent Williams, he did give up that one bad play to Mari Cooper for the touchdown, but for the most part, he redeemed himself pretty good, and then he got that interception. I love how he bounced. And this is the thing about our players. They make mistakes, bro, but they bounce back.
And definitely, and you're right, it was Dante again. I'm thinking of Jimmy Ward that was covering Cooper Kupp, because history shows Jimmy Ward has contained Cooper Kupp. For some reason in week 18, he wasn't able to do that. That's what I was kind of surprised about.
Yep. And one of the players that I'm concerned about, honestly, from the Rams, Cooper Kupp for the big explosion play, yes. But they have to do something about their tight end. Huckabee.
Oh, yeah.
That guy, two touchdowns, bro. So he doesn't get that many yards, but I think he has 3 touchdowns in the last 2 games that he played against us. So they're going to have to neutralize him out of that red zone if we want to keep the score on our favor, because he gets
and that's where Fred Warner comes
behind
in.
the secondary.
No, not Fred Warner. Who did not Greenlaw? Who's the other one? I can't remember his name.
Oh, Aziz.
Yeah. If he plays, he's gonna have to reroute him.
Yeah, he's gonna play. Listen, this is the awesome part. I don't know if you heard the injury report, but Matt Miyoko put on Twitter the updated injury report. Okay, players that are out, 0. Players that are doubtful, 0. Players that are questionable, Trent Williams with a knee, or ankle, excuse me, and Jeff Wilson Jr. Only those 2 are questionable, but doubtful, 0, and out, 0. And that means everybody other than those 2 players that I just mentioned is ready to rock and roll. That includes Avery Thomas and every other player out there, brother. I don't know about you, bro, but going into the NFC Championship game with just 2 players questionable, it's pretty amazing. If you don't,
so pretty much it sounds like that's breaking news to me. Thank you for bringing that up. So it sounds like both teams going to be at full strength and may the best team win, which I know the 49ers going to win.
They're the most physical team. The thing about the Rams, and anything can happen on any given Sunday. We all know this. But they're more of a finesse kind of big plays type of thing. Listen, their corner, and this is your area of expertise, bro. Their corner, and I can't think of his name right now, number 5. Great corner. It's going to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done, in my thought. But he doesn't like to hit. And with our run game and the physicality of Deebo Samuel, the way Deebo likes to hit, it's going to take a toll on that kid, man. And their safeties.
Oh, you're talking about Ramsey?
Ramsey, yeah. And their safeties, they're not hard hitters. They're more of making plays than hitting hard. And when you got Deebo running down the field, Kittle at full steam, bro, I'm telling you, they may try to slow him down in the first quarter, maybe second quarter. But once the third quarter comes in the fourth quarter, good luck and try to stop Deebo, man.
Yeah, definitely. And you know what, Signet, too? You spoke of Avery Thomas. You know, I believe he's going to play, right? Is that what I heard?
Yes, everybody's the only ones that are questionable is Trent Williams and Jeff Wilson Jr.
You know, one thing because the knee, I guess he has problems with his knee. I'm really hoping that Thomas' knee holds up. That's what I'm hoping for. It holds up.
I agree. I agree, man. It's going to be a fun game, bro. It's going to be loud. And for what I've been hearing is that as much as the Rams ownership and they try to keep tickets away from Niners and trying to keep it Rams, it's looking like right now it's 70-30 Niners that are going to be showing up to that game, bro.
We got the psychological warfare on them. We're in their head, so they're worried.
Exactly. You know how people say, and I'm enjoying the call with you today. You know how people say, you know, beating a team 3 times in a season is hard to do, but let's keep it real. The pressure is more on the Rams than it is on the Niners. because the Rams are the ones that are trying to prove that point.
Absolutely. Here's why the pressure's on them, because look at all those draft picks and trades they did. They went all in. Even like the conversation ESPN, if they don't make it, then basically it's a bust. So the pressure's on them. I totally agree with you on that.
And believe it or not, that pressure can get to you as a coach and that decision making. Do you go for it on 4th and 1? Do you punt? A lot of those factors can take place when the pressure's on. And the pressure is going to be on Sean McVay because he wants to beat Kyle so bad that sometimes when you try to do too much, you end up shooting yourself in the foot, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's gonna be fun to watch, Moses, man. I'm gonna be fired up. I am glad that Aaron Thomas is back there because this kid is starting to step up and starting to look really, really good for us, man. He looks like he's definitely going to be part of this team going forward. You got Mosley back there. You have Tart. You have Jimmy Ward. And not only that, but the way that DeMeco Ryans disguises these corners in the secondary. Aaron Rodgers was confused. If you watch that all 22, he was confused because of everything that DeMeco was doing on defense.
And one thing too, sickness is one thing, I'm going to, maybe by some miracle, every time we hear this, this is one thing I would tell him. The same sort of pep talk I gave to my son before he played in his championship game, in the Valley championship game. Avery Thomas, you're going to be good. Stay confident mentally. Stick to your game. Stick to the basics. Stick to what got you here, and focus and play hard. Whatever you do, don't let the distractions haunt you. Don't let them bother you. Don't get intimidated by the moment. Just stick to the basics, and you're going to be fine.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. So let me know, Moses. What is your score prediction for tomorrow?
27-20, 49ers win.
27-20. So you have a close one in LA. I could be wrong, but I'm expecting a game more like the first game that we played the Rams more than the second game. I think the Niners are going to play more physical than they ever have. They're going to punch them in the mouth right away. They just got to play smart and not allow the Rams to jump up the way they did. But I really feel, and again, anything can happen on any given Sunday. Is there a guarantee that Niners will win tomorrow? Absolutely not. But I do like our odds. I do like the call playing for Kyle Shanahan. Now, it has to be great play calling, which it will be. But we all know this, and for those that played football, it has to be great execution as well. You can have the greatest play, but if you don't have that execution to go out and execute, you cannot afford to mess up a play like that play where Debo threw in for the touchdown to what's his name, number 15, Juwan Jennings.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great call, right? Now, Juwan Jennings would have dropped it. That would have been a bad execution of a great game plan, right? Or game plays, but it wasn't. They're able to execute it. So I'm hoping that whatever plays, tricks that Shanahan may have, that the execution will be there.
Oh yeah, definitely. And one thing I told my son, I was also tell Thomas, what I told my son before his championship again, in the same pep talk I would give Avery Thomas. I don't expect perfection. That's not what it's all about. But I expect execution by your technique, by sticking to the basics. That's what the one thing I told my son, and the same thing I'm telling Thomas.
Exactly. Tommy says, Moses, we need you to fire up the D-backs. Real quick, before you answer that, Jags, thank you, Jags, for stopping by, brother. Thank you for your great comments. Have a good day and enjoy the game tomorrow. But yeah, Tommy's definitely pumping you up, brother. We need you out there loud, and just don't be throwing nothing at the TVs, but I don't think you will, bro. I think you're going to be hugging the TV at the end of the game.
Now, one thing, like I said, and I don't mean to bring this up, keep bringing this again. This is the kind of like pep talks I will give not only just my son, my youngest son, but I also give the D-backs that were like behind them, that will come in on rotations. Mm-hmm. I will fire them. I will get in their face. I will hit them in the chest. I'll pump. The way Jim Harbaugh did to Alex Smith. I would do that, but I would mostly hit the chest area. Say, you got some heart? Where's your heart at? Go show me some heart. I need you to show me some heart right there. That's the one thing I would do.
Exactly. Well, I appreciate, bro, you being on the phone. I'm going to try to take at least another call or two, and then I'm going to call it a day. But I definitely appreciate you, like always, when you part of the call-in, bro. I love your expertise. I love you, just your charisma, your fire, man, and I appreciate that you are part of my channel, brother. Thank you so much for being here, Moses. I truly appreciate you, brother.
It's an honor. Much respect.
Likewise, bro. Likewise. All right, brother. You have a blessed day. We'll talk to you soon. All right. That was Moses. And I had a question by Elias. Do me a favor. You got to text me your number. Text me your number at the number on the screen, and I will call you the way I called Moses, and I get you on the line, and then I can bring you on for a few minutes. Let's keep this party going, man. We have 30 people in here, but I only have like 25 likes. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and hit that like button for me, please. Smash that like button. And let me get rid of some of these scammers. They got nothing better to do but to come in. Lionel, how you doing, brother? How you doing, Lionel? Thank you for wiping your feet. I appreciate that. Thank you for the love, brother. Corey says, happy birthday to you, David McNew. Hey, David, it's your birthday? I didn't know that. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my dear friend David. Happy birthday to you. Much love and respect to you, brother. Sorry, I don't know if I made it good by singing to you or I offended you by singing you with my ugly voice. I got you, David. I took care of them. Thank you, sir. I don't know if David, I don't know if I've given you the wrench, David. I might give it to you. So when you see those, you can ban them out of here, bro. I appreciate it, though. K1 did not play in that game. Yeah. Moses was confused. It was he was talking about the Cowboys game, and he said the Rams game. That's somebody. That's my other phone. My friend's calling. He can get my voicemail. He's not watching me on a live? Really? Exactly what I was going to say, Beto. What's up, David Young? How you doing, sir? Yang, I believe. Not Young. We also need to contain Hickey. Absolutely 100%. We need to contain him. I agree with you 100%. Hey, David, if you are here for the first time, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed already, and show me some love. I appreciate that. I'm trying to get to 1K. Once I reach 1K, I am giving away a jersey. And how would it be that I give away that jersey before the game tomorrow or after the game? If I can reach 1K, preferably before the game, if I can reach 1K before the game, that'll be the best. But if not, at least after the game, and I can give away that jersey. I rather do it before the game because, God forbid, and I'm not being a hater, but God forbid we don't win, that might take the sting out of a free jersey. You know what I mean? So if I can give that jersey away in the beginning, tomorrow morning before the game, will be a little nicer in my thoughts. So I believe I'm about 18 or 17 viewers away to reaching that goal. I'm going to give away a nice jersey, a nice one to a lucky winner here on YouTube. So help me reach my goal. I appreciate it. So let me see if anybody's texted me. Okay. All right. Somebody text me, but they just put yo. Can you text me your name? Let me know who you are. Otherwise, I'm going to say, what's up, yo? Welcome to the stream. So if you can let me know what your name is, send me another text. The number ending in 2427. Please let me know what your name is so that I can give you a call and address you by your first name instead of yo. Jalen Ramsey, thank you, Karthik. Thank you, Roberto. Let's see here. All right, make sure I get some of these callers and see. Thank you, Karthik, hoping for the late present. Yes, that'll be nice. Davey Yang says, Rams can't stop our offense because they don't have good linebackers. This is where Jimmy eats. In the middle of the field. Absolutely. Very good point, David. Very good point. Getting Debo behind those weak linebackers will be very good. Debo gonna put that safety, bro, back into retirement. Waddell? I can't pronounce his name very well. Yep. Elias is okay. Oh, that's what I just thought about that when I seen that. Okay, hold on. Let me give my boy Elias a call. Let's get him on the phone line. First time caller. Love it. Elias, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the Niner Sickness Podcast. How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
What's up? First time caller, man. I'm glad to have you, bro. How you been? Are you fired up for this game? Tell me what's up.
I am, man. I am. So, I do have a couple of points that I want to bring up.
Go for it, brother. Go for it. The stage is yours.
So I watched the game rewind. I watched the Niners versus the Rams, the last two games. And also I watched the Niners versus the Packers. I don't know. I mean, I do know why why Jimmy G's getting so much hate, like with internally. But he does make a lot of solid drives, like a lot of solid plays to get downfield. You know.
Yes, he does. He does a lot. He threads the needle, bro. Jimmy makes his mistakes. I understand that. Jimmy gets hurt for the most of the time. I understand that as well. But when his back is against the wall, you don't see for all the stats that Kirk Cousins puts up, right, in the regular season. When the game is on the line or his back against the wall under the greatest lights, he folds. Jared Goff puts up great numbers too, but he folds under pressure. Jimmy does not put up all these spectacular numbers that people like, but when it matters, when his back is against the wall, the kid can thread the needle and get the ball where it needs to go. And you got to give that to Jimmy, in my opinion.
Exactly. So I get it. When Jimmy first came on, I was like hardcore Jimmy G. Then I kind of became this like slightly Jimmy G hater, and then now I'm back on board, man. Like I think we should just support him, back him up. Hey, it's a NFC championship. Let's go, man. Let's go Niners.
Exactly, and this is what I've been telling everybody, and I'll repeat it again. I'm looking forward for Trey Lance next year. I'm looking forward for Jimmy to land in a good spot with another good team out there. But to get the opportunity to draft our future quarterback that high in the third pick overall in the first round, and to have the privilege to sit him and have him learn behind Jimmy and learn this complex playbook and watch the good, the bad, and the ugly with Jimmy, and watch how Jimmy is a great leader. He may throw interceptions, but you can't take away that he's a great leader on and off the field. And this is what he's teaching this young man how to be, how to deal with adversity, how to deal with victories, and how to deal with adversity. And this kid is soaking it in. And yet, we are playing in the biggest game other than the Super Bowl, the NFC Championship game, for the opportunity to make the Super Bowl. You can't ask for anything more to have our future quarterback learning from a great quarterback and a sense of how to handle adversity on and off the field and be a great teammate. Because, let's be honest, bro. Jimmy could have been selfish. Jimmy could have been, screw the Niners, screw this young kid. I ain't teaching him nothing. You know what? I'm going to play like crap. Oh, I don't care. I don't want to be here, whatever. But no, this kid has been humble, a team player. And this is why the players love Jimmy. And Trey is learning this. He's watching the players respond to Jimmy. He's watching the players listen to Jimmy. So this is Trey. I can imagine Trey Lance learning this in the locker room, watching this. So now next year when Trey takes over, he's going to know how to win the players over based on what he's seen and what he's learned from Jimmy.
You're exactly right. No, you're exactly right. I think it's
and that excites me, brother. That excites me that that he's learning how to be a professional on and off the field. He's learning how to take adversity because this year, to me, if Trey would have been drafted in the 2019 and we would have went 13-3 as we did, yes, Trey would have learned how to be victorious. He would have learned how to win games, right? He would know what the winning culture is. But in 2021, it wasn't like that. We went through our highs and we went through our lows. So Trey got firsthand the opportunity to learn how to enjoy a victory and how to learn from a mistake and move forward. And this is something you cannot teach a young man, is going through adversity and how to face it. Look at the bull take the bull by its horns and beat it. And this is what the Niners have done all year. 3-5, bro. I don't know about you, but 3-5, people were dismissing the Niners, bro. Oh, they're a bust. They're trash.
Yes, they were.
You know, they're not going to go nowhere. And where are we today, bro? What game are we playing tomorrow?
We are NFC Championship.
NFC Championship game, bro, with this so-called trash team. It wasn't that it was trash. It was just misguided. I believe that Kyle was kind of not confused, but he was kind of caught up. That's the word. He was caught up in the whole Trey, Jimmy, let's try this, let's try that. And he kind of got away from what he does best, is having an identity as a run team that sets up the play action, put Jimmy in best situations to win, and play great defense. Once we got back to that, bro, we started moving up, and up. And out of all the games that we won, we only lost 2 to the Tennessee Titans and the Seahawks. And those should have been won as well. So this team has his identity. This team is playing with fire. This team is playing with unity, bro. And this team is going to go in on Sunday, tomorrow, and it's going to give a smackdown to the Rams. Ain't going to know what hit them tomorrow, bro. In my opinion.
Right. I guess I came off a little hot when I called in. Jimmy G, man, like, he does make his mistakes, but he makes some fire shots, and he makes some pretty impressive passes, to get the Niners on the field, to drive them. And I know they say, to end the game, fourth quarter, ending the game. No, he does it like in the first quarter, second, third, fourth. Like, he does it throughout the game. It's just the highlights, or the media highlights the negative. And it just, I just see how some of the fans or whatever, like, there's just certain individuals that just highlight the negative parts of Jimmy G's game, and they just kind of make that like the headline. Well, he's not the guy. He's holding them back. But if you really look at the game, like, man, he drove them down the field, and there might have been some drop passes, maybe a fumble, or at least the Niners got down and got a field goal. So, it's just one of those things, man. I think we just need to support whoever's behind center.
Yeah, I can understand. I can understand the excitement, bro, of the play of fans wanting the new toy. You have a Toyota that runs very well, but you bought a Corvette, and you have the Corvette in the garage, but the Toyota has been getting you to where you need to go, but it's not the same driving a Toyota than driving a Corvette, right? So I can understand why the fan base are excited to see the new kid in action. And then when Jimmy makes a bad mistake and he does this, he does that, and kind of just amplifies these fan base to want to hate on him and want Trey more. But they don't realize that, like I said earlier, bro, right before that run by Debo, that 3rd and 7, they caught the first down when he had 9 yards on the ground that eventually set up the field goal for us to win against Green Bay. Jimmy's the one that threaded the needle a few times to get us to that point. And people look at what Debo did, and I love Debo, taking nothing away from Debo. But the fact of the matter is, Jimmy got us to that point that Debo had that opportunity. And people don't see that because they just don't like Jimmy. So they're gonna hyper on the mistakes of Jimmy, and they're gonna overlook what he does good. Unfortunately.
Exactly.
And that
anyway,
it is what it is.
In, man,
no problem, no problem, bro. It's a pleasure having you a part of my channel. I really enjoy you, man. Thank you for being a call-in today, man. And I look forward to talking to you many times again.
Yes, sir. Go Faithful. Go Niners.
All right, brother. What's your score prediction before I let you go?
We're going to go 28-24 49ers.
28-24 49ers. You heard it here first for my boy.
All right.
Now, is it Elias or Elias?
Ellis.
Ellis. It was neither one. All right. See, Niner Sickness learned something today. Say it again.
All right, bro.
Ellis.
Say it again.
Ellis, right?
Ellis.
Okay. Got you, right. I might slip, and if I do, I apologize.
Hey, no worries,
I might go back to Elias if I forget, bro. But Alice, I got you. All right, my brother. It was a pleasure meeting you, bro, and we'll talk again.
Thank you.
All right, brother. That was Alice, number 10. Not Elias, but Alice. And I got to remember that. Probably going to screw it up in a couple of days, but he's giving me his blessing, so I'll take it. Man, you guys are awesome. I've been on here for almost an hour and 40 minutes. Let me see if I have anybody else in the wings. If I don't, I'm going to shut this down. I'm going to shut it down. I don't see. Okay, I have one more person. I'm going to bring him on for a few minutes to say hello. Our favorite call-in, Corey Davis, great guy. He's amazing. Always a pleasure having Corey Davis on the phone. Let me bring him on so he can say hello real quick to all you guys and get his score prediction for tomorrow. I'll keep it short because I got to go. I got to use the restroom. But let me get a hold of him and bring him in so he can give us a score prediction. Corey Davis, what's up, my brother from another mother? How you doing, sir?
Hi.
Are you fired? I'm doing great. Are you fired up for tomorrow?
Yes. Can't wait till tomorrow. Okay. I'm tired of talking about football. I'm ready to play it.
Yeah, I hear you, man. It's something that's all week long. All week long, we've been talking about the whole game, right? The whole game. What's up, Rooker? Let me say hi to my boy Jesse. What's up, Jesse? How you doing? Last Second Sports. How you doing, brother? Always a pleasure having you on here, bro. Get to have you on here. Thank you. So, Corey, what are your score predictions for tomorrow in this game against the Rams for the opportunity to go to the Super Bowl, brother?
I think 31-24.
31-24 from Corey Davis. I love it, man. Let me ask you, Corey, who do you think is going to have more receiving receptions? Elijah Mitchell or Cam Akers?
Elijah Mitchell or Cam Akers.
Not rushing,
Elijah.
but receiving.
Receiving?
Yeah, receiving from those two running backs.
Elijah.
Elijah? Oh, I like it. I love it. Get to know, man. So I'm fired up, Corey, man. It's always a pleasure having you on the phone, man. I'm fired up for this game. It's been a whole week anticipation to get here. We are finally here. And after the way we started this season with the lows and highs and losing to a Cardinals team with their JV players, I know a lot of us were upset. A lot of us have given up hope, given up on the season. And let's be honest, I don't know about you, but my expectations got overmet. I thought we were going to make the playoffs and maybe win one playoff game. So the Niners have exceeded my expectations for this year. Now, with that said, being that we're here, I want to go further. I'm getting greedy, and I want to go further I want to go to the Super Bowl. But my expectation has definitely been met. And the way I look at it, bro, we're playing with house money.
Yep. Yeah, I love it. And the thing I say about Jimmy, I like Jimmy. He's once he's a 49er, I'm not gonna sit here and call him trash. I hear other people call him trash. He's your starting quarterback. Just support the quarterback that's behind the center. Should not be calling him trash. I wish you could do bad.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. You don't want to call him trash. I mean, you don't have to love Jimmy. You don't have to be a Jimmy fan. Trey is obviously the better quarterback going forward, but to call Jimmy trash to me is a little bit not very nice, man. Jimmy has been an A1 person in the locker room. He's been great leadership. He's never complained, never murmur. He's never, it's not fair. He's just taking his lumps, doing his job, and he knows he won't be here next year. And next year, I'm excited to see what Trey can do.
Yep.
All right, brother. I'm gonna let you go, man. But it's always a pleasure having you on the phone, Corey. You are amazing, bro. I have nothing but love for you. I love your passion. I love your passion. So get your pom-poms ready. I have mine ready for tomorrow, bro. And let's have a great game. And by the end of tomorrow, man, we should be having a talk show here celebrating the win and talking about the Super Bowl.
Okay. But one more thing.
Sure.
Happy birthday, David.
Oh, that's nice of you. Yeah, happy birthday, David McNew, from Corey Davis and myself and the rest of the viewers. All right, senor. It's always a pleasure. You have a blessed day, bro, and go Niners.
Yep, go Niners.
All right, brother. That was Corey Davis on the phone. We have Karthik on the phone. They're going to call in. Let me give him a call as well. Get him on here real quick. But I'm fired up, guys, as you guys should be as well. We have SD. SD is a Rams fan. What's up, brother? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Are you excited about your Rams? Listen, guys, I know we're Niner fans. We're going to beat the Rams and Rams this, and we make our jokes. But at the end of the day, there's only 4 teams left. Out of 32, there's 28 other teams sitting at home. There's only 4 teams left. Kansas City Chiefs, Cincinnati Bengals, the LA Rams, and your San Francisco 49ers. So, we don't like the Rams. They don't like us. That's all good. That's all fun. But at the end of the day, 4 teams remain out of 32 NFL teams. That, my friend, is something to celebrate, whether you're a Niners fan or a Rams fan. You got to celebrate that sense of accomplishment. You got to. You know how hard it is to get to an NFC championship game? Yes, the Packers did it twice last year, and sometimes it makes it look easy. But they didn't make it this year, did they? And this is not a shot at the Packers. This is me just stating that it's not always easy to make the NFC championship game. If it was, a lot of other teams would be here. Your San Francisco 49ers made it to the NFC Championship game in 2019. We took a year off due to COVID and all the injuries. We didn't even make the playoffs. Then 2021, we're back in the NFC Championship game, getting ready for the opportunity to go back to the Super Bowl in 2 years or 3 years. Let that sink in for a minute. Let it sink in for a minute. You know what the Lion fans would give for their team to not even forget the Super Bowl? What would Lion fans give for their team to make the playoffs? The NFC Championship game. The Bears, Vikings, Panthers. And your team is back in the NFC Championship after 1 year off. Regardless of what happens tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, this is a testament of great coaching by Kyle Shanahan and great leadership by John Lynch. You guys are privileged to be fans of a team like the San Francisco 49ers. We are privileged. We follow a great team. So let's go. Let me get Karthik in here real quick, and then we'll call it a show. It's been amazing. It's been fun. Let me get him in here real quick. Let me get him in here. This young man is a young man, but he loves his 49ers. And what's up, Karthik? How you doing, brother?
Yo, what's up? How are you doing?
I'm doing great, bro. Let us know how excited you feel about this game tomorrow, bro.
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna go with the predictions real quick. I think it's gonna be 27-24 Niners, a close game. I think Rams are gonna bring it their all.
Okay.
But other than that, I just wanted to say, like, let's just take in like how far we got this season, knowing that we went 3-5 at the beginning of the season, all the adversity that was going on, sanitating, this and that. But no matter what, Jimmy's our QB, and we have to support him in the locker room no matter what. And he's a leader, man. He has a CEO type of personality, and he's carrying that throughout this playoff run. So I'm just pumped today. I just can't wait until tomorrow for us to dominate over the Rams. I know the Rams are gonna compete. They know. Sean McVay knows. We've got to come up with a good game plan, but I know I have confidence in D'Amico, Kyle, all the training staff coaches that we have a plan up our sleeve, and we will use that to our advantage tomorrow. So.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you said that because both teams need to bring their A game. I want to see a good fought game tomorrow. I want to see two teams come at each other and both play like they want to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. And I want to be able to say that we won and we beat a good Rams team, not a team that, gave up or either vice versa. I want both teams to bring their best A game to the game, and may the better team tomorrow on the field be the one that is victorious and moves on and represents us in the Super Bowl.
I mean, it's the playoffs. Everyone's going to bring it their all. And is Ambry's going to start tomorrow, right? Sorry, I was a little bit mixed up with that today.
Yes, like I was told Moses, and I'll tell you, Matt Miyoko on Twitter put out that he gave the most recent injury report. And on the injury report, a lot of times if you have players that are out, they'll tell you which players are out, which players are doubtful, and which players are questionable. When it came to players that are out for this game, is 0, meaning no one's out. Doubtful is 0.
Okay.
Only 2 players are questionable, which is Trent Williams and Jeff Wilson Jr.
Jeff Wilson, yeah. And I would really count that as like one injury because, no offense to Jeff Wilson, he had a great comeback season. But I think Debo will be used in that Jeff Wilson role. So I wouldn't really mind, even though I give all praise to Jeff Wilson, everything, anyone on this team I would support. But I think Debo would take over that role, and I think those corners of the Rams need to come up and hit Debo. Like Ramsey, he'll hit Debo, and I don't know if you saw it in that second game, Levi South, Debo, it was an outside stretch on, and Ramsey put a shoulder into like a 215-pound Debo Samuel, and he started like his teammates started coming at him and hugging him and like flexing their muscles. But who came up bigger in the hay? It was Debo. Did you see Ramsey fall? He fell down like he was gonna like retire from the NFL. Like Debo, like Debo was like he looked up at him and said, "Bro, you okay?" And he started flexing his muscles. So I love the physicality from this team. Sickness, bro. It's just great supporting a team like this, and we have to be grateful of like a team. Like we have to be grateful and like stay positive. We can't think negative. Just remember like just how far we got this season. Don't think about the negativity. We have a chance to make the Super Bowl. We have a chance to beat the AFC Championship contenders. I don't care who it is. Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes. They're both great QBs. If Jimmy G beats them, if you're not pumped up, I don't know what else you're gonna be pumped up for. You're gonna beat the AFC Championship game with the best Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes. Like if you're not excited, I don't know how you cannot be excited.
Exactly, brother. Exactly. 100% true. You got to be excited. Both the Ram fans and Niner fans have to be excited because first and foremost, it's hard to get here. It's not easy. I like I said earlier, yes, the Packers made it twice in a row, but it's it's not something that happens very often. They were trying to make it 3 in a row. They had home field advantage. And to the point is the Niners went in there and beat them just to show that even if you have home field advantage, it's hard to make it to the NFC Championship game. And the Niners are here representing. And especially the way that this season started, the adversity that we started to go through in the middle of the season, losing to the Cardinals the way we did, losing our identity or not having our identity, not that we lost it, but not having it, and trying to get things going on with Trey Lance. And finally, Kyle kind of had a reset, sat back and said, you know what, let's get back to what works, back to the fundamentals. Let's run the ball. Let's set up the play action. Let's make it easy for Jimmy not to screw it up and just put him in great positions to win. And let's play good defense. And but kudos to DeMeco Ryans. I know that we don't speak about this much, but DeMeco Ryans to come in his first year as defensive coordinator and play and coach, the way he has coached is amazing, bro. This kid is special, and I'm glad that we had Robert Saleh, now DeMeco Ryans, leading this defense.
Exactly. And also, a few more quick things. I'm going to make this rapid fire. And no, I'm not going to waste all your time, but like, when fans they hate on these players, and even if they're bad players or good players, like even if you hate on Jimmy, if he's doing bad, I get that. But I'm kind of not on that train all the time because these players, they work their ass off every day, every single day in practice, and like some people they just sit there and like hate on them. Like, what are you doing to help them? You're just criticizing them. You're not showing them any love. Even if they're bad players, you're trying their best. If they're in the NFL, you're not like you have the right to be talking, but you don't have the right to be hating. They work their ass off every day. They do what they have to do, and like that negativity and that support is just not acceptable in this family. This is supposed to be a tight knit group, and it's just unbelievable. And also, one more thing. I'm not throw a curveball. Who do you think is gonna have more receiving yards? Jawan Jennings or Brandon Ayuk?
More receiving yards, Brandon Ayuk or Jawan Jennings? I believe it's going to be Brandon Ayuk. The fact
I
that
get that. Yeah.
he's a number 2 receiver. He's playing like a number 2. Not to take nothing away from Juwan Jennings. I love this kid out of Tennessee, 7th round pick. He has done a lot for us. He's definitely becoming better and better for us. But the 2 receivers that we have right now that are on fire is Debo and Brandon Ayuk. And I expect, and I expect Juwan Jennings to continue to be our third down receiver, where he converts third downs into first downs. That's what we need from him. And we need that. If he can do that, we're in a good place. But I definitely, to answer your question, I believe it's going to be Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't think of a better question. I was thinking that like a few minutes ago on top of my head. Sorry about that. But I don't want to say anything anymore. I know you need to go to the bathroom and you have your own family to care about and stuff. But have a good day, man. I appreciate you. You work so hard. You're a few less than 1K. I hope I win that Jimmy G jersey, man. I had a Jimmy G jersey I got from Jackson Outlet, and then I put in the washing machine, and it all like burnt up and like it's all gone. And like I just wish I had another jersey. That was my only one. So I'm hoping I could win that, man.
Well,
but thank you for your support.
No worries. To be honest with you, we're 12 viewers away from 1K. I might just throw in the Jimmy G jersey as well, but that wasn't the jersey that I was thinking. I was thinking more of a Brandon Ayuk jersey giveaway.
Well, I don't mind. I don't care. See, this is the thing. I don't care what jersey it is.
I like
you
that.
You have to support everything on this team.
I love that. I love that, young man. I love that. I love that you support each player. Everybody's going to have their favorites, and I understand everybody's critiques of these players. You credit players when they do good, and you talk about them when they do bad. But at the end of the day, man, just hate. First and foremost, it's just a harsh thing to do, and especially when there's a team like Jimmy that does his best to keep this team together.
I don't mind if you give me a River Craycraft jersey. Go ahead, I'll take it.
Oh, I hear you. See, that's what I mean. I know a lot of people may not agree with you. That a lot of people want when it comes to jerseys, they want the more popular jerseys. The Debos, the Ayuks.
Yeah.
But you're a team player, bro, and I like that about you.
Even if it's River Craycraft, he works like that. He works the same amount of because he works his ass off. It's not like he's not just sitting there like eating lunch during practice. He's working hard, and we have to appreciate that. Absolutely,
bro. Absolutely, and it's people like you that appreciate people like them where you're not your starters, they're not your first string players, but it doesn't mean they work any less than a Brandon Ayuk or Debo. They work their butts off. They sweat. They practice, and they're just waiting for their opportunity. And if they're wearing the red and gold, at the end of the day, they're part of our team, right? So why not get the support from the faithful?
Exactly. And this is the question I've been trying to ask everyone. If you guys don't think these players are good, why do you think they're in the NFL? Why do you think they got promoted into the NFL? First, tell me that, and then I'll listen to you.
No, it's so true. It's so true. If they're not good, and they're playing in the NFL, how many of us would love to play in the NFL and we never got an opportunity? Exactly. So it's not easy to get there, bro. You're absolutely right.
I just hate all the toxicity, but I support you, man. You're great. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and go Niners. Maybe stay pumped.
I appreciate it, young man. You have a blessed day and enjoy the game tomorrow.
You too.
All right. That was Karthik, man. Young man. Inspirational young man. This is what I love about football. This young man is growing up to love his Niners, and his perspective is much more older, for say, than a lot of us that are actually older in age, that we make these dumb comments, and here you have this young man speaking like an older man with wisdom behind him. So I appreciate him being part of the call-ins. I appreciate everyone here today. I am 12 viewers away. 12. 10 plus 2 viewers away from 1K. Hopefully I can get 12 viewers before tomorrow's game, and I can give away a jersey. I mentioned Brandon Ayuk. I got to look at through the pile of my jerseys. Maybe I'll give away 2 jerseys on 1K. We'll see what happens. But help me get to 1K. I'm 12 viewers away. How do you do that? By letting your friends and family know, hey, go over to Niner Sickness. Go to YouTube, type in Niner Sickness. I pop up. Hit the subscribe. Hit the notification bell. It's very important to hit the notification bell because when I do go live to give away the jerseys, they want to be ready to see if they are going to be the lucky winners. So, with that said, I just want to take a moment to thank everybody for coming by, for spending your afternoon with me, spending 2 hours with me. I would try to do this for 1 hour, and I believe I've been on here for 2 hours. But it's always a pleasure. It's always fun to talk 49er football with you guys. You guys are my internet family, my 49er family, and we're in this together. We win together, we lose together, and we stick together. Thank you for supporting the Niner Sickness podcast. You guys are amazing. Truly appreciate each and every one of you. Remain faithful, continue to stay strong, and always remember, Jesus loves you. Peace. Let's go.